So I just wanted to do a quick overview about the Streamlight ProTac HL-X rail mount flashlight. You can see I got it here on my AR pistol, but I saw some people talking about an issue it has, and someone said if you have it on an AR platform to lock the bolt to the rear with the flashlight on and then release the bolt and the flashlight will flicker. Let me just try to demonstrate it here. I'll turn the flashlight on to high mode, lock the bolt to the rear, and once I release it, it will flicker into the other mode, just like that. And again, it doesn't turn off, which is good, but it still shouldn't happen. They said you can buy a new battery, and I'll just put a picture here for you, and that should fix it. So I waited a couple days for the batteries to arrive, put it in, flashlight wouldn't even turn on. And through a lot of troubleshooting, I figured out what the problem was. And the problem is with either battery, either the ones that it comes with or the ones that I ordered, it doesn't make solid connection with the positive end of the battery compartment. And so when you release the bolt, the force of it slamming home causes the batteries to momentarily disconnect, and that causes the light to flicker. So I had to do a lot of troubleshooting. It was actually quite frustrating, but I figured out that all you need to do is find some sort of spacer. A lot of people use magnets to achieve the same thing, but I just put a washer in there, what I had laying around, and it caused it to be a little bit tighter in there in the battery compartment, so that when the bolt does slam home, the force doesn't cause any disconnection. So that's some of the unfortunate news. So this is an older flashlight. I don't know if they have generations on them, but it's a couple of years older. So if you have an older flashlight, you might check and see if that problem happens with yours. But the good news is the new one I ordered, they've changed it, they've fixed it, and let me show you how. So as you may know, the Streamlights are 10-tap programmable. So that just means you press the remote pressure switch 10 times, and on the 10th press you keep it held for a couple of seconds, and that will change the different modes. So what they did differently that I noticed is with the old flashlight, you can press the button once to turn it on and then a second time to go into the other mode, which would be high mode again, or strobe, or low. And so this is how it works. And you can do the same with the pressure switch, just like this. So the difference is, so I now have the new flashlight and new remote pressure switch with the original batteries that Streamlight sends with the flashlight. So with the old flashlight, if you remember, you would have to click the button just twice and it will go into strobe or the other mode, whichever you have it set to. And with the new setup, the way they fixed the flickering problem is by now having you click the button quickly twice. So you have to do it pretty quickly, right? The other one you could do it fairly slow. Now you have to click it pretty quickly. I think it's within 0.7 or 0.4 seconds, something like that. I mean, it fixed the problem. Let me show you. It shouldn't go into strobe mode now. See, you might be able to tell it that it still flickers, but it doesn't go into the other mode like the old flashlight would. The new mode makes it a little bit more difficult to get into strobe mode quickly. You kind of have to practice a lot, but they fixed the problem, so I guess that's good, right? So in the interest of clarity, I'll explain it one more time. This is the old flashlight. To get into strobe mode, see how slowly I can do it? You can take your time. But with the new one, see, if I tried to do it with the same delay in the middle, it doesn't work. Old one, new one. See, the new one kind of difficult. See, but that's how they fix the problem. So if you have a new one, there's nothing to worry about. If you have an old one, I'll show you right now how you can fix it. Okay, so right now I'll just talk while I put some pictures on the screen. So the first thing I want to do is make sure that the light end of the flashlight, the end where the bulb is, make sure that's tightened, because mine was loose and it was causing some issues in the beginning. The next thing I want to do is find a washer or some sort of magnet. They recommend magnets, but I didn't have the right size, so I just found a washer, which works fine. Just put it on the negative end where the remote pressure switch connects to it, so that if it shorts out, it would just turn the light off and not cause any problems. And then just tighten everything down, and that's it. Thankfully, it's a pretty simple procedure, and it's solved the problem for me. I'm interested to know if this happens with smaller caliber firearms, so if you have any experience or you have a smaller firearm you can try it out on at home, then put that in the comments. Let me know if it happens. But for now, I think that's everything. If I forgot anything, I'll put it down in the description. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll try to get back to you. But otherwise, hope this helps, and thanks for watching.